Hey guys, this is part one of the stoichiometry calculation video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how do you calculate the number of moles of substance in a chemical reaction. So let's look at example one. So in this case, on heating, calcium carbonate decomposes to form carbon dioxide and calcium oxide. How many moles of carbon dioxide would be formed by complete decomposition of 0.23 moles of calcium carbonate? So for any stoichiometric calculation, you'll begin by writing a balanced chemical equation. And to write a balanced chemical equation, you need to identify the reactants and product in this chemical reaction. So let's look at the question again. So from here, what I can see, calcium carbonate decomposes to form carbon dioxide and calcium oxide. So clearly, calcium carbonate is the reactant in this case, and carbon dioxide and calcium oxide, these are the products. And to write a balanced chemical equation, we need to write chemical formula calcium carbonate. So just recall the concept from bonding unit where we learn how to write formula unit of ionic compounds. So calcium carbonate is CaCO3, carbon dioxide as given there, and calcium oxide is CaO. And next step would be balancing this chemical equation. But if I look at the equation here, you can see there is one calcium on either side, one carbon, and we've got three oxygens here, whereas there are two here and one. That means three oxygens on the right side, that is on the product side. So the reaction given here is already balanced. Then you have to use the molar ratio that you get from balanced chemical equation. To make the molar ratio, I'm going to write all the substances involved in this chemical reaction and write down the coefficient, which represents the molar ratio. Then using the molar ratio, I will find out unknown or substance that we need to determine here. So what I see here, in this case, question asks us to calculate number of moles of carbon dioxide when we have 0.23 moles of calcium carbonate. So in this case, what I'm going to do now is I will start with 0.23 moles of calcium carbonate, and the ratio is 1 to 1. So 1 mole of calcium carbonate is equivalent to 1 mole of carbon dioxide in a chemical reaction. And how do I know that? When I look at the mole ratio here. So basically, you just cancel out, and then 0.23 moles will multiply by this one will result in 0.23 moles of carbon dioxide. This is how you determine number of moles of unknown substance in a chemical reaction using molar ratio.